Draban Kalan, incorrectly written as Draban Kalan in official documents, is a tehsil town within Dera Ismail Khan district, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan, situated at coordinates 31°44 N, 70°20,211 E. It lies approximately 70 kilometers west of Dera Ismail Khan, at the foothills of the Suleiman Mountains, with an altitude of 221 meters, 725 feet. Over the last 30 years, the village of Draban has turned into a small town, serving as a significant administrative and commercial center for the surrounding region. The origin of the name Draban is subject to debate. A common misconception links the names Daraban and Darazinda to Dara Shikoh, son of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. However, Herbert B. Edwards, who documented the region extensively in 1848-49, provides an alternative account. Edwards in A Year on the Punjab Frontier states that Drabund, his spelling, derives from Durabund, meaning the closed pass. He attributes this to the Miankal Pashtoons, or their predecessors who settled in the area and sought to close the Zam Pass, or similar route, connecting to the Sharani Hills to protect against raids from the Sharani tribe. Over time, Durubund evolved into Drabund and later Draban, marking Miankal territory. Edwards's contemporary usage supports Draban as a historically recognized form. Dera Ismail Khan, including Draban region, possesses deep historical significance, evidenced by archaeological sites indicating ancient habitation. Excavations at Jandi Babar, 20 kilometers from Draban, coordinates 31°37 nor N 70°30 E, discovered by Aurel Stein in 1927 and later studied by A.H. Dunny in the 1970s, reveal a Bronze Age culture. Similarly, the Gumla archaeological site, located in the Gamal Plain, is another important site known for its rich prehistoric settlements and its significance in understanding pre-Harappan and Harappan cultures. The site, excavated in the 1970s by A.H. Dunny, revealed evidence of a complex society predating the Indus Valley civilization. Herbert B. Edwards also documented a large mound near the Lohara River locally called Dare, suggesting potential links to the Greco-Bactrian kingdom, a Hellenistic kingdom that existed in Afghanistan, Pakistan, from about 250 to 130 BCE. Draban's birth and its evolution through time are intrinsically linked to the broader historical narrative of the Dera Ismail Khan region, a historical crossroads. Dera Ismail Khan belongs to the people of the river and the mountains, the Indus and Takht-e-Suleiman. The region remained under the influence of successive empires, traversing the Indo-Gangetic plains, the ancient Iranian world, and Central Asia. Dera Ismail Khan, as part of ancient empires and home to ancient inhabitants. An epic journey across time from 550 BCE to the Ghaznavid Empire and 977 CE and beyond. Flying on the wings of imagination, behold the past stretched across millennia. Empires rising and falling, people born and dying, landscapes shifting imperceptibly, and customs, habits, and features gradually changing. From this mountaintop, peer through the mists of time to find your distant ancestors. 1. Achaemenid Empire, 550 BCE to 330 BCE. The empire was an Iranian empire founded by Cyrus the Great of the Achaemenid dynasty in 550 BCE. Based in modern-day Iran, it was the largest empire by that point in history, spanning a total of 5.5 million square kilometers, 2.1 million square miles. Parthian Empire, 247 BCE to 224 CE. The Parthian Empire, also known as the Arsacid Empire, was a major Iranian political and cultural power that existed from 247 BCE to 224 CE. 3. Indo-Greek Kingdom, 2nd century BCE to early 1st century CE. The Indo-Greek Kingdom was a Hellenistic kingdom that existed in parts of present-day Afghanistan, Pakistan, and northwestern India from around the late 2nd century BCE to the early 1st century CE. It was formed by a division within the Greco-Bactrian kingdom, with the Indo-Greeks establishing their rule in the Indian subcontinent. 4. Indo-Scythians, 2nd century BCE to 4th century CE. The Indo-Scythians, also known as Indo-Sakas, were a group of nomadic people of Iranic Scythian origin who migrated from Central Asia southward into the present-day regions of Afghanistan, eastern Iran, and the northwestern Indian subcontinent, present-day Pakistan, and northern India. The migrations persisted from the middle of the 2nd century BCE to the 4th century CE. 5. Kushan Empire, 30 CE to c. 375 CE. The Kushan Empire was a syncretic empire formed by the Yuezhi in the Bactrian territories in the early 1st century. It spread to encompass much of what is now Afghanistan, eastern Iran, India, Pakistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. 6. Sasanian Empire, 224 CE to 651 CE. The Sasanian Empire, also known as the Sassanid Empire, was the last pre-Islamic Iranian empire ruling from 224 to 651 CE. 7. Ephthalites, 5th to 8th centuries CE. The Ephthalites, also known as the White Huns, were a nomadic group that established a large empire in Central Asia and parts of northern India from the 5th to 8th centuries CE. 8. Ghaznavid Empire, 977 CE to 1186 CE. The Ghaznavid Empire was a Persianate Muslim dynasty of Turkic origin that ruled from 977 to 1186. 9. Langa Sultanate, 15th century. The Langa Sultanate was a late medieval sultanate based in the Punjab region in the western Indian subcontinent between the 15th and 16th centuries. It was the dominant power of the Lower Doab tract, with Multan at its center. The Dera Ismail Khan region came under the Langa dynasty of Multan in the 15th century. Sultan Hussain Langa assigned the area to Sardar Malik Sohrab Dodai, CT 1471-1471, whose son, Ismail Khan, founded Dera Ismail Khan. The Langa Sultanate was annexed in 1527, but had autonomous authority until its merger with the Mughal Empire in 1530. 10. Mughal Empire, established 1526. The Mughal Empire, established in 1526 by Babur, was a powerful centralized kingdom that ruled much of the Indian subcontinent for over 3 centuries. The region fell to Sher Shah Suri in 1541 and later became part of the Multan Khan Suba within the Mughal Empire. Sher Shah Suri is reported to have been from Zarkani. 11. Durrani rule, c. 1750. Ahmad Shah Durrani captured Dera Ismail Khan around 1750. In 1794, the city was granted to Nawab Muhammad Khan Musa Zai. 12. Sikh Empire, 1836-1849. The Sikh Empire was a regional power based in the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent. As the Sikhs under Ranjit Singh grew in power, they captured Peshawar in 1818, and Dera Ismail Khan was occupied by Bahati Jat Sikh ruler Maharaja Nau Nihal Singh in 1836. Thus, during 1836-1849, Dera Ismail Khan became part of Ranjit Singh's empire. British annexation of the Dera Ismail Khan region occurred in the 1840s after the Sikh Empire's defeat. Under British administration, Draban evolved into a more formally recognized administrative center. colonial administration established key infrastructures in Draban and Darazinda. Wired telephone and telegraph services likely reached the Draban region after 1882, as the first telephone exchanges in India became operational on January 28, 1882. British colonial architecture in the Draban and Darazinda region includes key bridges in Draban and Sagu, Frontier Constabulary, FC, forts in Draban and Darazinda, and a complex with colonial-style mansions and gardens, signs of the white man's rule in our plains and mountains. Area enclosing Draban Kalan Higher Secondary School, the Frontier Constabulary Fort and FC sprawling guesthouse, Assistant Commissioner's Office, C&W Office, and Draban Kalan Higher Secondary School form the green, beautiful, serene Draban Cantonment. Story of a white man buried in Assistant Commissioner's compound in Draban. Major William Glyn Wakeman Durham, initials WGW, served in the 27th Light Cavalry of the Indian Army. He was born in 1884 in Barnstaple, Devon, England, and was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Royal Artillery on December 24, 1902, before transferring to the Indian Army as a lieutenant on July 28, 1905, joining the 27th Light Cavalry. He was promoted to captain on December 24, 1911, and to major on December 24, 1917. During World War I, his regiment was stationed in Neemuch, Madhya Pradesh, India, and did not deploy overseas, but it participated in the Third Anglo-Afghan War, May-August 1919, and subsequent operations against dissident tribesmen in Waziristan. He was killed in action on September 19, 1919 at age 35 during operations near Zarkani in the Dera Ismail Khan district, then part of British India, now Pakistan. This occurred amid the Massoud campaign in Waziristan. On September 10th, he led a reconnaissance party, including 1 squadron, a Stokes mortar, 10 sowers, and 20 rifles from the southern Waziristan militia, toward the Sheikh Haidar Pass after reports of a 200-strong hostile group, Masuds, Zalik el-Wazirs, militia deserters, and Shiranis. While traversing broken tamarisk-covered terrain, the party was ambushed, resulting in his death, along with 1 Indian officer and 4 Indian other ranks killed, 5 wounded, and losses of 9 rifles and 1 Hotchkiss gun. Some militia were captured, and the detachment withdrew. Reinforcements advanced, but retired due to enemy superiority. He is buried at Dera Ismail Khan Cemetery, grave 13. The current population of Draban Tehsil is 123,933, according to the latest population survey. Over the past 2 decades, Draban has undergone significant transformation, evolving into a vibrant hub for local trade and commerce. Draban Darazinda Moor and the road connecting it with Draban bus station are now lined with shops. Still, Draban bus station and its ancient bazaar retain their economic importance. This economic growth has attracted an influx of migrants from neighboring villages, many settling on the town's outskirts and contributing to a notable population increase. Draban's strategic importance is enhanced by its location on a major national highway, a vital link connecting Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab with eastern Balochistan. However, this progress occurs against a backdrop of heightened security challenges. The region gained national and international attention following a devastating insurgent attack on Draban's police station on December 12, 2023, which resulted in the deaths of 23 security personnel. A subsequent attack in nearby Chodhwan on February 5, 2024, further underscores the persistent security threats in the area. Draban's unique character stems from its diverse population. The region is home to Pashtoons and Saraiki-speaking communities. Centuries of close interaction have fostered a distinct cultural and linguistic blend throughout the Dera Ismail Khan division. In Draban, both Saraiki and Pashto are widely spoken. Most Pashtuns and Saraikis are bilingual, fluent in both languages, with the exception of the nomadic Nasir tribe, who speak only Pashto. This long-standing proximity has left a mutual linguistic imprint. Local Pashto carries a distinct Saraiki influence, while the Saraiki spoken in Draban, Kulachi, and Tank has developed its own unique accent and flavor, differing from variants spoken in Dera City, Dhaka, and Dera Khan. The Miankil tribe forms the majority of Pashtuns in Draban, alongside substantial populations of Bakhtiyars, Shiranis, Nasir, Gandapur, and Marwat. While the majority of Saraiki speakers in the Draban region are not of Baloch origin, some people with Baloch ancestry do live in Draban. For example, Yats, known for their camels, until quite recently lived in their traditional manner. Draban and its environs lagged behind Kulachi and the broader Dera Ismail Khan district in literacy and educational attainment. Musa Zai, benefiting from a wealthy landowning class who could afford city education for their children, notably outperformed Draban in educational achievement. Although a government high school was established in Draban in 1953, it wasn't upgraded to a higher secondary school until around 2000. This period marked the beginning of an educational renaissance for the town, culminating in the provincial government establishing a degree college there relatively recently. While Draban town itself offers limited options for sightseeing, entertainment, or adventure, its proximity to the Suleiman Range provides ample recreational opportunities. Popular nearby destinations include Daraban Zam, just a 10-minute drive away, popular among young people for its flowing waters and scenic mountain views, and Pir Gundai, near Darazinda, known for its waterfalls and majestic landscapes. Other spots like Ragzir, Kaisrai, Sadopawa, Tanga, Karahi, Almar Kalan, Mughal Kot, Darnasir, and Shambai Zanda offer moderate temperatures amidst green, beautiful mountains. However, the most popular excursion for people of the Daman region is the challenging 2-day trek to the summit of Takht-e-Suleiman, 3,400 meters, undertaken in summer. The summit features a revered religious shrine associated with Prophet Suleiman. South of Draban lies the significant religious center of Musa Zai Sharif. It boasts an important kanka of the Nashbaniya Sufi tradition, housing the tombs of Dost Muhammad Kandari, Usman Damani, Sirajuddin, Ibrahim, and Ismail. This kanka attracts devotees from across Pakistan, Afghanistan, and beyond.